to floor. They are 23rd in the country, national qualifying scores on floor this year. They're high 49.275 twice. And Stanford on beam. Their highs 49.5 a couple of weeks ago against Arizona. Hey, coming up on March 18th, it's the Pac-12 Women's Gymnastics Championship. Maverick Center, West Valley City, Utah. Go to pac-12.com/tickets. That is a great show.
What an awesome day at the Maverick Center. Now, you have 2 sessions, 4 teams in each. So the top 4 teams are in the evening session, and then the next 4 will be in the afternoon. So right now, where the standings are, Stanford and Washington will be in that earlier session, with Utah, UCLA, Cal, and Oregon State rounding out the top.
Stanford trying to knock off Washington for the second time in 8 days. They lead by 0.575 heading into the final rotation. If you're new to college gymnastics, a quarter-point lead is like leading by a field goal. A half-a-point lead is like leading by a touchdown. So Stanford leads by about a touchdown heading into this one. And if you're within a half a point, you're within striking distance. All that has to happen is for the other team to count a fall.
Now, beam has been a strong event for Stanford. Had a few start value issues last week. So we'll see if they can put together 6. This is the conference meet that actually counts in the standings for them. That last one last week was a bonus meet, so the 2 teams could practice a 2-meet weekend, which is really important experience for them to get before going into regionals, where they hopefully compete 2 nights in a row.
And again, the freshman Claire Dean leading off again as she did on bars and floor, in each case getting a 9.825.
And you'll hear the music in the background. Each athlete gets to choose their music. That was a phenomenal aerial back handspring. Most go with, some smooth, calm music, and she has Play That Funky Music, White Boy. Just getting her amped up with some disco. She just dances like she's on the floor in this big routine.
Was talking with Christina Peterson of Oregon State last week. And she said those who do well on bar, on the beam, they love it.
And she does. Claire Dean loves gymnastics, loves beam. Had just that hop forward as the only visible error in that routine. A phenomenal job. The freshman in the leadoff, still so impressive.
Emily Ennis had a 9.725 on vault. Has been in every floor lineup here in her freshman year. Season best 9.875 in week 2. Each of them has 2 meets. She's carded the 9.825.
And she's going to tumble right into Morgan Bowles there. Usually pick an athlete to be in each corner to give some reassurance. Emily will start with a big front tumbling pass, a front double twist worth an E. Nicely done.
Emily was in the same club for 16 years, Gymkhana Gymnastics in Pittsburgh. Started as a toddler in their Mommy and Me gymnastics class. A woman named Brian Schultz was her club coach the entire time. 16 years.
That is a long time. Did a really great job teaching her fundamentals. With each routine on floor, she seems to get a little more comfortable. Does a 1.5 to a front layout. Very nice height on both of those. Floor really is a team sport where you engage your teammates, get the crowd involved. We'll do a front 1.5 twist to close. Excellent landing. You want to keep that front full, or front foot still. The eye contact and performance quality just gets better for Emily Ennis with each routine.
And just a freshman. However, Ryan Schultz is. I'm sure she is smiling for her longtime pupil.
This 1.5 front layout you see often, and sometimes the body position suffers. Not for Emily Innes. Beautifully done. And then here's another front twisting element. 1.5 twist. Tiny bit of leg separation, but an excellent landing. Good control.
Bella Onishko set to go on beam for Stanford after the 9.825. For Claire Dean, she's consistent. Dean 9.825 in all 3 routines today. And now Onishko from Brandon, Manitoba, has been in each beam lineup this year, as well as 8 times last year. A Rio Olympian for Canada. Finished 8th on beam and 18th in the all-around as Canada finished 9th in Rio.
Watched that routine today because it had such incredible difficulty and showed her prowess on beam. So right there, that front aerial, the 2 back handsprings, she had a slight wobble between the front aerial, but since she does the 2 back handsprings, she will still get the credit for her series required. A very nice jump, but unfortunately loses the balance. That's that same skill that Brennan Alt did, where you want your foot to touch your head. Get real close. Another one there. Excellent.
Tabitha M. recruited Bella to Stanford when she was an assistant 8 years ago. When she got the head job here, she received an email from Bella saying that with her elite career done, she wanted to do gymnastics in college. One of the oldest college gymnasts now, age 24.
And there's her gainer pike stuck. Excellent dismount, just had that leg up wobble. And questionable connection on that series. But what a treat to watch that international elite competitor. We're going to take a look at this jump sequence again, because it's so difficult to jump on the balance beam and take your head back. Watch, she releases the head, gets the leg up, not quite up to her head, but so challenging and done so beautifully.
Made it look easy, that part of it. Bella Onishko and Hadley Roberts, the Lindenwood University transfer, getting set to go after the 9.85 by Emily Ennis. That's a quarter of a tenth off her career high. And now here's Roberts. She was with Jen Llewellyn at Lindenwood University D2 in St. Charles, Missouri. Came a year after Llewellyn.
She has some big tumbling, just needs to find the landing. Starts with a double tuck. Just a tiny slide. Your back foot can move into the lunge, but your front foot needs to stay still.
Graduate student getting her master's and says it's a dream to be able to compete here in the final year at the University of Washington. All-American at the D2 level on beam and floor.
Here's her 1.5 front layout. Very clean, better landing on that. Jeffrey Langenstein is the floor coach. He recruited her to Lindenwood, but then he departed for San Jose State. So you can see him in the corner there cheering her on. He's really excited that he got to coach her in her grad season. Jeffrey and Amara Cunningham in the corner that she's walking into to cheer her on, amp her up for this double pike. Very good landing, nice control. Really got better and better as that routine went on.
Hadley Roberts, in her lone year for the University of Washington, the graduate student, transfer from Lindenwood University. Well done.
And this double pike last pass gives her a 10th of bonus to do the hardest skill at the end. You have to have great stamina, really good conditioning. Just an excellent job.
Nira Alexeva after the 9.725 by Bella Onishko.
I love that press handstand. It is really, really challenging to not waver and bend your elbows. Just shows such strength and control. And then this wolf turn. So challenging.
Well done.
Something that looks easy, but I would challenge you all to try that on your kitchen floor.
Yeah, it doesn't look easy to me. He's had a career-high 9.925 in 2 of the past 3 meets.
Her back-handspring layout series, gorgeous.
Born in Russia but moved to Texas with her parents at an early age. Won the junior all-around title at the U.S. Classic in 2016. But without U.S. citizenship, she was ineligible for the U.S. championships and the U.S. national team. So she moved away from her family in Texas, went back to Russia for 1 year in 2018. Russian national championship, she took silver on bars and bronze on vault, earning her a chance at the Russian national team.
And there's her gainer full. New dismount for her. Didn't show complete control on that landing, but that was about the only deduction in that routine. You couldn't tell her international experience comes through with this wolf double turn. It's an E move, gets her 0.2 of bonus. So smooth. Really excellent. You know, she competed for the same club as Dia Moody and Brenna Brooks.
For Hadley Roberts, that matches her career high. And now 2 win. The freshman from Costa Mesa, California, Estancia High School. Only time we'll see her today. Been in 5 of the previous 7 floor lineups this year.
Does a big double tuck, see if she can find the landing. Excellent job.
Just a freshman, her favorite place in Seattle so far, University Village, right by the campus.
Does some front tumbling here in combination. Front full, front pike. Jeffrey Langenstein choreographs these routines with the help of Brenna Brooks. She came back for her 5th year because she wants to consider coaching and really has been involved with the choreography and the expression on floor. As we've talked about all day, it's super important. And Brenna Brooks can give a little tough love to her teammates to get the best performance quality out of them. She also closes with a double pike. Needs the chest up on the landing and controlled feet. Bounces out of it just a little bit, but did not go over the line as far as I can tell.
Was the chest high enough?
Chest was in a good spot. Just didn't quite absorb the landing enough.
To win, the freshman from Costa Mesa, California, career high 9.9. We'll see what her score is in a moment.
Really energetic and fun routine. Let's check out her landing again on this double pike. Yep, so that front foot slid back. That one is the one that needs to stay put for her lunge. But did not go out of bounds, which is important.
Now Brenna Nolt preparing for her beam routine, and Tabitha Yin, deep breath.
Tabitha is all about the mental preparation on beam. It is the event where your body can be in the right place, but if your mind is off, you can start to doubt yourself and have unnecessary wobbles. So she works as much on their mental words, their mental preparation, as the physical. You know, a lot of these gymnasts have been competing these routines or versions of them for years and years and years, but when you get to college, there's a lot more pressure when it becomes a team sport. Club, it's all about yourself, and in college, you're worried, wanting to do the best for your team.
Brenna Nolt tied with Anna Roberts for the all-around lead. Nolt had a 9.95 on bars, 9.85 on vault, 9.9 on floor.
And a gorgeous back handspring layout series.
Her family here to watch her today, including sister Dana.
She'll do a front aerial. Next acro move. You have to flip forwards and backwards. Nicely done. She'll do one of those ring jumps we've been talking about here in combination. See how how close the foot gets to the head. Excellent.
I believe she needs a 9.85 in this routine to set a new career best in the all-around.
She'll tumble down the beam with a round off 1.5. Excellent job. Wow, what a day for Brenna Nall. I would say she hit the 4 best routines that I have seen from her thus far. This sophomore is really, really dynamic. Here's that lead series we've been talking about, the ring jump. Excellent job. Got pretty close. And here's her round off 1.5 dismount. Good set. Nice legs together. Finds the blind landing. Just phenomenal. Wow, I think one judge gave her a 10.
Wow.
And the other went 9.9.
So it's a 9.95 for note and a new career high in the all-around.
Very well deserved.
To win had a 9.825. And now here's Skylar Killer-Wilhelm. Killer-Wilhelm had a 9.8 on vault, 9.925 on bars, 9.975 on beam. Got a 10 from one judge. She's been working on presentation and storytelling in her full routine. Career highs at 9.9.
Here's her front double twist. Want to see her get some height. Excellent job. It traveled pretty far, but she stayed in bounds.
But in tumbling, a step is okay on the landing, right?
Step is okay as long as it's controlled. And when you tumble forward, you can take a step forward, 1. When you tumble back, you can take 1 step back. She does some difficult leap combinations like this one here. There's that ring jump we were talking about, beautifully done. She'll close with this 1.5 front layout. Very smooth and controlled. Awesome job by Skylar Killer-Wilhelm. Great to see her put all 4 events together. Phenomenal all-around day for her.
Season best in the all-around, 39.325. I believe she'll exceed that. Career best, 39.55. Skylar Killer-Wilhelm. A 9.95 as reported for Brenna Knowles, a 9.9 from one judge, and a 10 from the other. New career high in the all-around for her. And now here is Anna Roberts, who has 3 scores of 9.9 today. Bars, vault, and floor.
Ooh, there's her wolf turn, does a 1.5. Wobble forward will be a deduction.
Seattle native having a great day.
Little bit of a crooked straddle there. Want it to be 180 degrees straight on top of the beam. Here's her layout series. Fell on this in the last meet. Excellent job. Just the tiniest of wavers, and that's one where her shoulders were straight, her hips were straight, but you can tell just a little bit of nerves.
Good comeback after her first ever fall on beam in college last week.
She'll do a side aerial here. Nicely connected.
Career high is at 9.8. And this won't match the 9.9s in her 3 previous routines today.
No, but what a day. This freshman has just been really, really solid for the Cardinal. She'll do that round off 1.5 dismount. Watch how high she gets. Excellent job. College stick there, went up onto her toes, didn't quite show the control.
And I think she needs a 9.725 for a new career high in the all-around.
I definitely think she should get that. Really impressive. We Look at her parents one more time. The club that she competed for, Metropolitan, has produced so many good college athletes. Stanford has 3, including Amanda Zhang, that's not here today. And Huskies remember Geneva Thompson, who graduated last year. She also competed for Metropolitan.
Lana Navarro getting ready for her floor routine after the 9.925 for Skylar Killer-Wilhelm. It's a new career high. And now Navarro had a 9.775 on ball to 9.9 on beam. Has been between a 9.825 and a 9.9 on floor in each meet.
Really fun routine. Combines hard tumbling, does 2 of those double flips. Starts with a double back here in the tucked position. Watch her feet on the landing. Excellent, just the tiniest of hops. Gymnasts are allowed to land on those mats. No deduction there. Good precision on those leaps.
Her sister Lauren, a gymnast at Stanford the past 5 years.
She'll do this combination pass, usually goes right into the corner. A little bit under-rotated on the layout, but does a great job to dance out of it. One of my favorite dance breaks here. Takes a lot more stamina to put energy and expression into your dance. Takes a big deep breath before this double pike, her final pass. Chest is down and sort of stepped out to the side. But a really fun, really engaging routine is her mom and her
She's in the black
sister.
there, yeah.
Yep.
Watch mom yelling during the routine. She's in the black, dad in the purple, Lauren in between.
And she's about to tumble right into her parents there in the second row, right up off the floor. Alaska Airlines Arena is pretty unique in that the fans are on the floor with you. So Lana's cheering, Lauren, cheering both obviously for her sister and for her Cardinal teammates. You know, both of these teams obviously went through COVID. No team, I would say, had the conditions as challenging as Stanford did. At one point, they practiced outside. They moved their equipment to the concourse level of the football stadium. Absolutely unheard of. So I really think these Cardinals are finally hitting their stride after basically a full year off with their COVID restrictions.
We saw the 9.75 on beam for Roberts, a new career high on the all-around for her. And now here is Chloe Widner, her 3rd routine of the day. Had a miss in her most recent meet last week, a 9.575. A couple of weeks ago, career high 9.925.
Yeah, last week she broke a connection after her front aerial. We'll see that after this that handspring layout flight series, which is typically gorgeous. Just a little bit of an arm check. Love how she's up on toe like that. Here's the series. She needs to connect this front aerial, and this is the connection there. So she's going to go back and repeat it. She's going to try to do the front aerial right into a jump, and does a good job to control the arms and get the connection made, but we'll have a deduction on the wobble for the first one. It's okay to repeat twice. Can't repeat 3 times.
Had to learn a new dismount on beam because of the new rules that set a minimum of difficulty for dismount.
You know, she's doing this out of a back handspring gainer. She's also done it out of a cartwheel, and a really nice job, a hop back there. So just a few uncharacteristic bobbles, but already a solid beam set for the Cardinal.
And there's Amara Cunningham, who will wrap up this meet after the 9.8 by Lana Navarro. So powerful with her tumbling. The air for Cunningham is big.
She used her 5th year to also get ready for grad school. She's going to physical therapy school, just announced she'll go to USC for grad school, one of the top physical therapy schools in the country. Congratulations to Amara for being accepted there amongst many other programs.
Amara's posted 3 consecutive scores of either 9.9 or 9.925. 4 weeks ago, she matched her career high with a 9.95.
She has a great combination usually of really powerful and precise tumbling. We'll do a front flip and then into a double tuck here. Great landing. Look at that NQS average, 9.9. It's great to see the different styles of floor throughout the day and how each gymnast chooses to express themselves. Artistry has many different forms. It's great to see the gymnasts settle into their favorite. Brenna Brooks there helped her choreograph this routine with Jeffrey Langenstein. Closes with a double pike. Step forward. Now the judges could take a deduction there. Technically supposed to step back. But I love throws up the Black Power salute. Very fitting as the Huskies celebrate Black History Month. Excellent job by Amara Cunningham.
So much fun to watch. So much strength in her tumbling.
Just has such phenomenal endurance and stamina and power. Looks like she could do another full routine right after that one. Let's see what
So that, the final
judges
routine.
give her.
Let's see, 9.85 for Amara Cunningham.
Yeah, looks like they took that deduction for the step forward on the double pike. That's a little bit lower than we saw her average typically is.
That's a 10th off her career high. We'll be back with the final numbers from here at Alaska Airlines Arena after this. What does it mean to you to have a meet like this in your hometown?
It's so amazing. Competing in front of a home crowd means so much to me. I have so many friends and family here. It's just so exciting to be back. Yeah.
So you started out with 3 9.9s in a row and then an awesome beam routine. Just a freshman, how do you improve as the season progresses?
Just dialing in those landings. We've been talking a lot in the gym about training with urgency and intention and focusing on those sticks and landings. And so I think that's what I need to keep working on all around.
So I talked with your parents before the meet, and I said, okay, tell me a funny story about Anna. And they said, 4 years old, first day of gymnastics, you come home, and you're home from your first ever day there, you get up on the coffee table, do a flip, and you broke your elbow. Do you remember it? I mean, it was 4 years old. Do you remember it?
I do remember that story. I tell everyone that story when they talk about, have you ever broken a bone? Yes, but not from gymnastics, from jumping off the table.
And your teammate, Brenna Knowles, had a career high in the all-around as well, 39.65. What's it like to be on the team with her?
She is such a great teammate. She is such positive energy on the team. She brings so much. I love training with her. She's always so positive in the gym. She's always able to pick people up when she's down, no matter how she's training in the gym. She's always there for other people. I can't imagine being on a team without someone like Brenna.
Your parents wanted you to be a soccer player.
Yeah.
I can imagine this is true. They said you had a really good flip throw.
I did, yes.
Can you still do it?
I probably could if I tried, but I haven't done it in 6 years.
So your sister played soccer at UW, a little bit of friendly rivalry there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did. It was always cool to come watch her play games here, and so it's really fun to be back competing in my hometown.
Anna, congratulations on a great meet. Coming back to your hometown, a new career high in the all-around, 3.99s. It was fantastic to watch. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Coming up this week, Friday, a couple of meets. Cal against Utah and Oregon State against Stanford. All those teams, top 25 teams in the country. And then UCLA against Arizona, Arizona State against Washington on Sunday. We're building toward the Pac-12 championships coming up at the Maverick Center, West Valley City, Utah on March 18th. Time of year when the teams really want to get it together.
Yeah, that's going to be such an exciting meet. You see the gymnasts at the top of the lineup there, those three schools battling 4th, 6th, and 7th. That Pac-12 championships is going to be incredible, as is the end of the season. We saw an upset for Utah today. We see the strength of ASU really growing. The strength top to bottom of the conference is really incredible, and another exciting meet today, and we'll see Washington again on Sunday against ASU.
Yeah, but again, ASU upsetting Utah today, beating them for the first time since 2003. And here in our meet, the Stanford Cardinal beat the Washington Huskies for the second time in 8 days. Been a great day here at Alaska Airlines Arena in Seattle. Our senior coordinating producer is Will O'Toole. For producer David Feldman, director Jeff Butler, for my stat assistant Don Silverman, for Elisa Mao, I'm Rich Burke. That's it from here in Seattle, where Stanford beats Washington, and a good meet all around for the Cards.